Shalom, 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 yashala. Testing. Kind of good. All right, shalom, shalom, yashala. It's your boy, Brother Shem Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called Earthquakes in Diverse Places, right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kohala Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachach Radash, right? That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and his only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rachach Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days, right? So, like I said, today's lesson is going to be called Earthquakes in Diverse Places. I came across this article here um, on my smartphone, and it's from Weather Boy, right? And it says, this is from April 27th, right? So just recently, it says 145th earthquake of the month strikes New Jersey. Strong aftershock rattles hundreds. Okay. And you see the little article and it kind of shows you, the epicenters of the earthquakes, Um, and, just got me thinking, to do a lesson, right? Um, and understanding that. But it was something else I wanted to show too. I don't know if I can find it, Salakia. Let's see. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Present again. I want to show. Let's see if I can find it. All right. That's what I wanted to show. All right. So right here, if you go on YouTube, you can actually find there's a whole like a live earthquake thing. It's called live global. Let's see if I can click on it. So if I can make it bigger, right? So when you go on here, you see, right? Basically, what it does is it does live updates of earthquakes around the world, right? And I was just watching it earlier, and you see how it moves around, and it's gonna ping, right? You're gonna see it move around for a second, and it's gonna be searching for different earthquakes that are around the world, right? And you'll see it'll have like the little circle thing around it. It'll have like a little X if there's an earthquake that hits, right? Let's see if one pops up. And if you can see, magnitude 2.2, right? Just hit right off the coast of Greece, right near the coast of Greece. It was I think it's a 2.2, right? It's 2.4. I can't really see it, but you see like this thing, right? It's showing these earthquakes, and it's basically just a live feed of earthquakes that are all around the world, you know and like I said, I just showed the article about the 144 or 145 earthquakes that hit New Jersey, right? So it just got me to thinking about a few scriptures, right? And that's what I want to get into, right? So let me stop presenting. I want to present again. Share screen. Let's get into some of these scriptures, okay? Let's see. Get rid of that. All right, Salakia. Just um trying to get to my screen. So um that's what I want right here. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So now also I looked up, the definition of diverse, right? When you look up the definition of diverse, right, it says of varying types and several, right? So when you see something like 145 earthquakes, in the past month, that's a diverse amount of earthquakes, right? And you see with that YouTube channel, they're varying types, right? Because these earthquakes are happening, in Greece, right? When I was watching it earlier, there was earthquakes that was in Alaska. There was an earthquake that hit um, Hawaii. Then there was an earthquake that hit like somewhere in Texas, and it was pinging around the world. You could see these different, some of them the magnitudes weren't that strong where you probably wouldn't feel them, me personally, I've been in earthquakes. I was in one of the major earthquakes back in 1989 where, stuff was collapsing in California when I lived out there, you know, the whole nine. So, but in that again, there's just earthquakes everywhere now. They're not just in one particular place. They're all over. Okay. And there's several, and that's why Esau has invented, his screen or his YouTube thing where it shows all these different earthquakes around the world. Okay. But this is also, prophecy, you know. Um, but we know, Esau, he set this up because, he's um let's get that. As a matter of fact, let's get into some scriptures, Salakia. The first one I want to get, is I think Luke 16. Let's get the book of Luke, chapter 16. Um, and what I want, verse number 8, right? Luke chapter 16, verse 8. And it says, and the Lord commanded the unjust steward because he had done wisely. It says, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light, right? Because Esau, what has Esau done? Esau has created a whole global network of showing, earthquakes. He's counting diligently the time, you know, while Jake, right, the children of light, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all just chilling. Y'all not really, worried about these things that are going on, right? Esau has a whole YouTube channel about earthquakes, right? I saw another one, and I know I did a lesson about it before. He had one where he, was showing like the different like asteroids and comets, around. He's got all those kind of documented, right? And he's got a whole YouTube, and you can just watch the live feed of all these things, you know. But we know, like you said, it says, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light, right? Because what does Jake want to do? Jake want to watch the game right now, right? Jake want to see what LeBron James is doing right now. Jake could care less about, you know, watching and seeing for these prophecies and understanding, through these prophecies where we are at, where we're at right now, right? But those who will watch, right? Let's get this. It's the book of Second Corinthians, right? Chapter Second Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Right? We're not ignorant of his devices, and he's using his left hand energy and technology to to adhere and try to see the times to search the times diligently. You know that's his That's his MO and his method, right? And he uses, the internet to see, and he's doing that, right? But all this was like prophesied, right? These things that are going to happen. But this is how Esau measures his time and knows how much time he has, right? And the scriptures tell you, right? Revelation 12 and 12. Let's get that real quick, right? It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea." It says, "For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time." Right? The devil knows that he has a short time. And Esau, these top banking families, these elites on down, and they know they have a short time left. Right? They know they have a short time left. So they're measuring their time diligently because they know that their time is about to be up. Okay, their time of rulership is about to end, right? So they use these things and they've created these things, to kind of measure out their time, right? And the scriptures kind of go into that, right? Let's get that real quick. It's the book of Second Ezra, right? Let's get that, Salakia. Second Ezra, chapter 9, and let's start at verse 1, right? Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "And he answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of these signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the earth. Salakia will begin to visit the world which he made," right? And here's, some of the examples. It says, "Therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people," right? So that's why he's created, this whole YouTube channel, you know, of earthquakes, and he's searching them out and counting them out diligently, right? He's measuring his times, because he knows that he has but a short time, right? It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning," right? And it says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest," right? So Esau knows that his time is coming up, right? And that's why he's invented these things. He's invented the doomsday clock. He's invented, these different things because he knows his time is up, man. He knows his time is up. So he's watching his time diligently. He's seeing these earthquakes. Okay. All right. So I probably got around this much time left, this much time and this is what's going on. Okay. Um, let's get what Yahawashi said, right? I'm gonna make this too long, right? I just want to, just bring this information out, right? This is Luke, right? Luke, chapter 21 and verse number 11, right? And it says, "Earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven," right? We've seen all these things. We see all these things now, right? The great earthquakes, right? In diverse places, right? Like I said, right now you can actually just go on YouTube and you can see where the earthquakes are hitting, right? You got the pestilence, right? You have all these new strands of this, that, and the other. Now um they got the bird cough. They got that now. They finding that in dairy products, right? In cows and stuff now, right? These things are coming, man, right? Um, Fearful sights and great signs shall there be from the heaven, right? We just recently had the solar eclipse that happened, right? You got the chariots of Yahawah, right, which are being seen all around, right, and being filmed now, right? Where they can't hide it and can't say that, oh, they don't know what's going on, or there's no such thing. Now all they can do is try to cover up and try to cover up with something else. Okay. But these things are happening. Okay. Let's go to the book of Mark, right? Chapter 13. And let's go to verse number 8, right? Mark chapter 13, verse 8, it says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And it says, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, right? And there shall be famines and troubles. And these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Right. So these are the things that help warn you of the times to come, right? The scriptures tell you that greater evils than these that you have seen shall be done, hereafter, right? When you go into the Apocrypha, right? These things are coming upon you, right? And all these things are here as warning, right? And Esau, he knows, so he's looking at these things. He's taking, you know, um, he's recording these things, putting them on YouTube so he can know, he can kind of diligently look at this stuff, right? But Jake don't even care, man. Right? Jake wanted to know how many points Kevin Durant had yesterday, right? How many assists he had. How many people was at the stadium. This is the type of mindset that they're on, right? But those who are diligent, will be seeking these things out and watching these things so that they may watch the time diligently. Okay. Um, so it says, yeah. So for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows. Okay. And the thing about it is, the scriptures tell you that these things are going to happen more frequently and more frequently, right? They're gonna continue to happen, and I wanted to get that real quick. This is Second Ezra, chapter 16, right? I'll start at verse number 5, right? And I'll jump down. So this is Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 5. It says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Right? You're not going to drive these things away. Right? Let me jump down to verse 8. It says, the mighty Yahawashi sendeth plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Right? No one. Right? No one can drive these things away. Right? Let's jump down. Let me see. Verse 14. No, Salakia. Let me go down to what I was going to. Let's go to verse number 37. Right? Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. It says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her. It said her womb. It says, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Right, and that's how it's going to continue to be upon this earth, man. Right, these plagues, right? That's how when these missiles hit, right, they're going to be coming one after another, after another, after another, until this place Babylon is completely destroyed. Right, until it's turned into the lake of fire. Okay, and everything and anything in it is utterly consumed. Right, when Yahawashi and the angels come, in the chariots, man. Right, to make sure that everything is utterly destroyed here in Babylon. Right, but these things are going to continue to plague the earth, quicker and quicker, like a woman in travail. Okay. You got the cicadas, you know, who are out. And I saw it was a video on that. I saw a video where they were like in North Carolina and they were covering these people went out to go sit out on their patio furniture, and they basically it was covered with them, and they shed their skin and they make this crazy sound. If you live down south or somewhere where they at, you can hear them, right? And at nighttime, they're really prevalent. But these are the things that are coming and are going to plague this place, man. They're going to plague the earth, and they're going to plague, especially Babylon, man. Okay, just as in the days of Egypt, man. These things are coming upon you, But these earthquakes in diverse places, man. Right, when you see that, like the article I just brought out earlier at the beginning, where you know New Jersey has had 145 earthquakes in a month, man. Right, since that, I believe that the last earthquake that they had that everybody was talking about, right? These things, continue to plague this place, man, right? And they're going to continue to be a thorn and plague this place until this place is going to be utterly destroyed by thermonuclear fire and by Yahawashi and the angels and the chariots, man, with their weapons, So, just a little quick, exhortation. Lord's will, this was edifying, right? I want to give all praises, honor, and glory, right? I want to say, Call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rechach peace and blessings to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the elect, right? To the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe. To the rest of the elect, stay diligent, stay focused, keep enduring, stay strong, stay focused, keep praying for one another, man. To the rest of the elect, man, continue to watch, continue to pray, right? Continue to do these lessons to edify and feed the sheep, and continue to be a watchman on this, on this tower, and warn the people of the things and show the people the things that are to come upon this place, man. You know, Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. Thus saith the Bible, man. Okay. And with that, I want to say shalom.